This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now, I hope you are able to see my screens.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to PA30. Let's go to PA30 and the employee whom we have hired.
It's
Is it
4,000.
okay? Not
No,
this
sir, it's 4,000. Third one. It's
one. Okay. Now, we were discussing about info type 7 yesterday, that is planned working time. Yeah, planned working time. If you click on create, we will be able to see the info type. So it looks like this, and then here the only field that we are going to configure is the work schedule rule. Yeah, the field that we are going to configure here is work schedule rule. And then the time management status is a standard SAP field. If we click on the drop down, we'll be able to see various time management statuses. Yeah, and we will discuss about the time management status when we get into time management. Then we also have something called as working week. We'll discuss about this as well when we get into time management configurations. So the only field that we are going to configure here is the work schedule rule. And as we configure the work schedule rule, we will also configure the working times. That is, what are the daily working hours, weekly working hours, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. We are going to configure all this stuff by way of configuring the work schedule rule. So where do we configure the work schedule rule? Yesterday, we were discussing about various shifts, right? For
right.
employees
Right.
belonging to different personal sub areas like
Yes, sir.
production, finance, HR, sales, and all. Based on their
Yes.
timings, we need to configure different work schedules for all of them,
Yes, sir.
right? Different work schedules. Now, let's start with info type 7 configuration. Now, SPRO, reference IMG, reference IMG. We have personal management, sorry, we have time management, and work schedules. Work schedules. And here define public holiday classes. Define public holiday classes. The first thing that we are going to configure in info type 7 is holiday calendar. Yeah, the first thing that we are going to configure is holiday calendar. Now, whenever you join a company, yeah,
Yes, sir.
whenever we join a company, apart from taking other details, we'll also ask about the holiday calendar, right? We want to know
Yes, sir.
when exactly the holidays fall as per, their company norms, right? So, holiday calendar is a list of the holidays, that the company is offering the employees. List of holidays that the company offers employees, right? So now when you click on public holiday classes, this is the screen that you see. Yeah, this is the screen that you see, and here you have the first radio button is the public holidays. Public holidays. Choose that radio button. Of course, by default, the public holidays radio button is only chosen. Yeah, and then click on change. Click on change. Right. When you click on change, you will see a list of holidays that have been already set up in the system. That have been already set up in this particular system. Now,
Okay.
in this table, the first column is public holiday name. or it is the long text of the public holiday that we want to configure. It is the
Okay.
long text. Then followed by the short text of the holiday. And the third column indicates whether this holiday is being used in any holiday calendar or not. Yeah,
Okay.
whether this holiday is being assigned or being used in any holiday calendar or not. If it
Not.
is being used, we will automatically see an X or an into. If it is not being used anywhere, we will see blank. We will see a
Blank.
blank. Then the fourth column is a sort key. Yeah, fourth column
Okay.
is a sort key. Now the purpose of the sort key is that we can see all the holidays that we have configured in one place. Now in this table, we are seeing so many holidays, right? If you scroll down, there are many holidays. There are hundreds of holidays that have been configured in this system. Out of these hundreds of holidays, if you want to see all the holidays that you have configured in one place, then you have to give a sort key. For example, you
Okay.
see here these holidays
Holy.
starting with Holi till Ugadi, right?
Ugadi.
All
Yes,
these
sir.
holidays have a short key called AD. AD. That means only
Okay.
one person has configured all these holidays, and they have given
Okay.
AD, and we are able to see all these holidays in one place. Yeah. Then ADB, then AGC. So like this,
Okay.
different people who have configured have given their own sort key so that they'll be able to see all the holidays in one place. Otherwise, what happens is they'll get scattered. You know, if we don't give sort key, they'll all get scattered, and we'll have to search from this list. We will not know where our holidays are. We'll have to search. We'll have tough time identifying the holidays that we have configured. Right.
Okay.
So that's the reason
Yes,
giving
sir.
short key is very important. Giving short key is very important. Now, let us see how to configure holidays. If you want to configure new holidays, you can click on create. You can click on create, and the holidays what we configure, there are varieties of holidays. There are many types
Okay.
of holidays. The first variety is holiday with fixed date. That means year after year, this holiday
Will be for sure.
falls on the same date. For
Okay.
example, country-specific independence days, national holidays. Yeah, Indian
Okay.
Independence Day always falls on 15th of
All
August
of
only,
it.
no matter what,
Right.
no matter what. Such
Okay.
holidays are called as holidays with fixed date. Right? Christmas
Okay.
always falls on 25th of December, no matter what. New Year
Yes.
always falls on 1st of Jan, no matter what. Right?
Yes, sir.
So these
Yes.
these varieties of holidays are called as holidays with fixed date. Those holidays which fall on the same date year after year. Yeah, year after year. Then holidays with fixed day from date. Yeah, holidays with fixed
Yes,
day from date. That means you might have heard of Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day
yes, sir.
in the US.
Yes, sir. It will be before the Christmas.
When does it fall? When does the Thanksgiving Day fall?
It falls on, I think it's November end, sir. Ending. November ending.
November end.
I
Okay.
don't like the
Very
middle.
good. No, that is fine. That is good. November end is fine.
Yeah.
When exactly does it fall? There should be a, rule, right? There should be a measurement that they
Uh,
fall.
so you started video recording, or first time I'm seeing you?
Yeah, I started recording here. Oh, you're seeing
No,
me?
sir.
Okay.
Video. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay,
For the
okay.
first time.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
when does it actually fall? In the sense, you said in the uh, in the last week of November,
November.
or towards the November end. That is fine. Okay. So it falls. the holiday falls on the fourth Thursday in the month of November. Yeah, it falls on the fourth Thursday in the month of November, right? So that is what is called Thanksgiving Day. So based on the based on the fact that it falls on fourth Thursday in the month of November, yeah, based on that, we will have to identify when it falls by looking in the calendar, right?
Yes.
By looking at the calendar, okay, we'll have to identify when exactly is the fourth Thursday. Yeah, we'll have to identify based
Yes,
on,
right.
by looking in the calendar, we'll have to identify it actually. Okay,
Right.
so these varieties of holidays are called as holidays with fixed day from date. Okay, holidays with fixed day from date. For example, second Saturday holiday, second Saturday, or fourth Saturday holiday. So how do we identify those holidays? We have to say that, okay, what exactly is the second Saturday? We'll have to identify in the calendar. And then we'll say that, okay, such date is a holiday, right? Those varieties of holidays are called as holidays with fixed day from date. Yeah, holidays with fixed day from date.
Great.
One second. Then, floating public holidays. Floating public holidays.
Holiday.
Now, we have certain Indian specific holidays. Yeah, Indian
Yes, right.
Hindu religious specific holidays. Like for example, we have Ram Navami. Okay, Ram Navami falls as per the Hindu calendar. Yeah, it doesn't occur.
Yes,
It
right.
doesn't occur as per the Gregorian calendar, or it doesn't occur as per the English calendar. Right? It occurs
Yes.
as per the Hindu religious specific, calendar, and then it falls on certain day. If it falls on, let's say, 4th of August in the month, sorry, 4th of, let's say, April in the month, in the year 2020, then in the year 2021, it falls on some other day. Let's say it falls on 10th of April. That means they keep changing
Okay.
because they don't occur as per English calendar. They keep changing, they keep floating, year after year, year after year. So such varieties of holidays are called as, yeah, holidays with fixed,
So,
sorry, they are called as floating holidays. Floating,
logic.
floating holidays. Okay. Time management, work schedules,
Schedule.
define public holiday calendar and public holidays. Okay, now click on create. Yeah, let's
Okay.
create holidays. Holidays with fixed date. The first variety of holidays is holidays with fixed date. Let's create a couple of holidays which fall on a fixed date. So let's say New Year. New Year always falls on the first day, 01 in the month of Jan. Yeah, in the month of Jan. And it is not guaranteed as to on which day of the week it falls. So let's leave it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's leave it. And then the sort criteria is VAS, let us say, and to which specific religion does it belong to. If you want to choose it, you can choose it. Otherwise, you can leave it. Yeah. Then we have something called as public
Public
holiday
holiday.
class. Holiday class. This is very, very important concept. The public holiday class or holiday class. So these holiday classes are the standard definitions given by SAP. These are the standard definitions given by SAP. If you click on the drop down, you'll be able to see. Now, holiday class blank means it's not a public holiday. Yeah, and you'll have to remember them, Abhi. Yeah, you'll have to remember them. Holiday class blank means it's not a public holiday. Holiday class 1 means ordinary public holiday. Holiday class 2, half a day holiday, yeah, and holiday class 3 to 9, customer specific holidays. Customer specific holidays. You write it somewhere and stick it onto the wall, in your room.
Sir,
You prepare a chart on a piece of paper. Yeah, you have to remember that. You have to remember the holiday classes. These are the standards defined by SAP. Okay. If a particular day is a holiday, we'll have to assign one. We'll have to assign one. And if we don't assign anything, it will remain blank and the system will understand that it is not a public holiday. The day is not a public holiday. Okay. So choose ordinary public holiday. Yeah. Because we are defining a holiday, so we have to assign one. And holiday short name, it is VASINC. Yeah. It's a 4-character. Okay. VASINC. And we have, what is this? This is a new year day, NYD. Yeah, NYD. VASINC, NYD. Right? Create.
So once again, can you show me that holiday class?
Sure, yeah. Now click on continue. Click on continue. You can see it when you're configuring actually, but I'll show you this. Click on create. We'll create another holiday with a fixed date. Now this time it's going to be Christmas, 25th of December. Yeah. Sort criteria is BAS, right? And then if you want to assign a religion, you can do it. Otherwise, holiday class is 1. Now, if you click on the drop down here, you'll be able to see it once again. Yeah. Blank is not a public holiday. 1, ordinary public holiday. 2, half a day holiday. 3 to 9, customer specific holidays. Customer specific holidays. Now I'm choosing 1 once again because it's an ordinary holiday. Now short name is going to be, yeah, VASINC, yeah, Christmas Day.
Okay.
Christmas, yeah, CD. Now save it or click on create. So this is how we can set up holidays with fixed date. Yeah, holidays with fixed date. Then click on create once again. Click on create once again. Holidays with a fixed day from date.
Okay.
Holidays with a fixed day from date. Click on create. Holidays with a fixed day from date. Click on create. And then now I want to create Thanksgiving Day. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to create Thanksgiving Day as a holiday. So Thanksgiving Day, we know it falls on a Thursday, right? So choose Thursday.
Okay.
Choose Thursday. And in which month does it fall? It falls on, it falls in the month of November. So choose November 11th. Now, at the earliest from which day in the month of November is the 4th Thursday.
Okay.
Now, the earliest Thursday from 22nd in the month of November will be a Thanksgiving, 4th Thursday. Will be a 4th Thursday. Okay. So you'll have to actually initially, when you are not aware of this, you'll have to just try, check trial and error. Yeah. You'll definitely find that the 4th Thursday will be definitely after the 22nd. Yeah, will be definitely after 22nd. So the way you need to understand this is Thanksgiving Day falls on a Thursday. Yeah. And the Thursday should be the earliest Thursday after 22nd. It should be earliest Thursday after 22nd in the month of November.
It should not be before. 22nd, right?
No. It should be only after. That is when
After.
we get a fourth Thursday. That is when
Okay.
we get a fourth Thursday. Yeah, it's a fourth Thursday. So fourth Thursday would be always after
After
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it should be in the month of November.
November.
It should be in the month of November. In the month of November. Now, sort criteria is again, we have VAS and then holiday class is 1 and then VAS INC TGT. 1 second.
Oh,
Okay, so VAS TGT, yeah, VAS TGT or VAS INC, yeah, INC, we have Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving.
okay.
Okay, now click on create, click on create. Now click on the next holiday.
Okay.
This is floating public holiday, let's say. We will set up a floating public holiday. Click on create. Now, the way we set up a floating public holiday is, yeah, we will
Yes, sir.
create it for the first time when we are creating it, we will create it for the current year. Let's say I want to create, some Ram Navami, yeah, Ram Navami.
Okay.
Ram Navami in the year 2020 falls in fourth month, in the month of April. Let us say, I
April.
don't know exactly it falls, but I'm just saying it falls on, let's say some 5th, yeah, 5th of
Okay.
April, 5th of April. After defining it for the current year, let's say sort key and holiday class is 1 and is going to be VA something, then VAS INC. Okay, now once we define it for the current year, we will say insert date, yeah, insert date and create, yeah, create. So because we don't know when it falls in the month of 2020, in the year of 2021, yeah,
Yes,
now we don't know. So we will just leave it like this. In the month of December every year, yeah, the company will give us, our client or the customers, they give us the holiday calendar for the next year. So in the month of December, we are going to set up all these holidays. We are going to set up all these holidays, right? Or in the beginning of the religious specific year, which is Ugadi actually. So on that, at that point of time, we will know when the rest of the holidays are going to fall. So we are going to create all the movable holidays or floating holidays. We are going to set up them. So let us say in the year 2021, we want to add when the Ram Navami falls. So identify the holiday. It is like what VAS, right? So scroll down. Okay, here you go. Let's say for the year, this is a one. Thanks, Ram Navami. Okay. So in the year 2020, we have set up Ram Navami. Let's say we have completed 2020 and we have entered 2021, and our client decides, the list of holidays. So at that point of time, they'll say that okay, in the year 2021, 10th is going to be the Ram Navami. So once we get to know that, what we have to do, we have to click on change. Yeah, click on change. Okay, now what we do is insert date, or let's say change, sorry. Insert date. When we say insert date, we will see another column here. So 2021, yeah, fourth month, and that's it. So like this, year after year, we keep on adding these holidays because it's not a fixed date. It's not a fixed date. We don't know when we are implementing SAP for the customer. Let's say we are implementing in the year 2020. When we are implementing it, we'll only know for the year 2020. We don't know when it falls in 2021, 2022, so on and so forth. So these holidays we'll have to add year on year. We'll have to add these holidays year on year. Insert date, change. So like this, we have to keep adding floating holidays year on year. Yeah, year on year. Now, navigate back. So these are the three varieties of holidays that we can set up. Now navigate back. Now once we have, after defining the public holidays, after defining the individual holidays, yeah, you can choose the holiday calendar. We'll set up the holiday calendar now. Yeah, you can click on holiday calendar and you can click on change. Change. Now, these are all the list of holiday calendars that have been set up in the system. So the first column here is the holiday calendar 2-character ID. Yeah. The second column is the long text. Second column is the long text. And the third column is the validity starting year and validity ending year, and whether this has been defined as a factory calendar or not. A factory calendar is something that is defined by production planning consultants. Okay, so we are not concerned about it. Actually, it is set up by the factory calendar. So now click on create. Let us create a holiday calendar of our choice. Yeah. Now let me see if there is something called as VA or VI, which has been already defined. Okay, we'll set up VA. Yeah.
Yes,
Click
sir.
on
Yes.
create. Now VA is available. 2-character code is VA and VASINC. Yeah, VASINC. We have holiday calendar. Yeah, holiday calendar. And then the validity start year and end year. The system has chosen by default 2019 by 20, and then till 2024. If you want to change this, you can change this. If you want to give 2020, you can give it. And then let's say its validity is till 2050. Yeah, you can just give it. Yeah, give it. Next, assign holiday. Now this is the holiday calendar. So in this holiday calendar, which are going to be the holidays? So we have to assign the holidays. So click on assign holiday. Click on assign holiday. When you click on assign holiday, you'll be able to see all the holidays that we have set up. Yeah, all the holidays that we have set up. So scroll down and identify the holidays that we have set up. So scroll down, yeah, and identify the sort key. Identify the sort key. So we can check the checkbox here. VASINC, Christmas Day, the New Year Day, Ram Navami, and Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day. And then say assign public holiday. Assign public holiday. So we have assigned 4 public holidays. Yeah, 4 public holidays. So after assigning this, You can change the validity of the individual holidays if you require. Yeah,
Okay.
you can change the validity of individual holidays if you require, and then click on save. Click on save. Click on continue. Now the system is giving us an alert.
Mm.
It is
That's it.
saying that the floating public holiday, yeah, VARN, is not
It's not
defined in each year of interval 2020 to 2050. So it is just saying that, hey, you have not defined the Ram Navami for all these
normal.
years because
Right,
we
sir.
have defined it only for 1 year, right? So it
Right,
is
sir.
saying that it's not been defined for the entire interval. So do you want to still go ahead and save it or not? Just say yes. And it is giving another message here saying that
The
whenever we
automatic
create holidays or holiday calendars, yeah, the system doesn't generate the transport request automatically. Yeah, we have to manually create a transport request. This is very important point. Yeah, this is very
yes,
important point. Whenever we create holidays or holiday calendars, whenever we modify holidays or holiday calendars, the system does not generate transport request automatically. We'll have to manually generate it. So how do we
yes,
generate it manually? So click on continue, click on continue, navigate back, navigate a step back. So here you have a transport van symbol, a transport symbol, right? So you have to
yes.
click on the transport, click on continue. You have to create a new transport. We have to create a new transport. Whenever you are making changes to the holidays or a holiday calendar, you have to you have to create a new transport. So click on create, click on create. Let's say VASINC holiday calendar. Yeah, holiday calendar. And
Okay.
save it. Click on continue. Now, after creating the holiday calendar, we'll have to check if all the holidays that we have created, do they fall as per the way we want them to fall or not? We'll have to cross verify, isn't it? So if you want to cross verify, you can click on display. You can click on display and choose the holiday calendar that we have created. Choose the holiday calendar that we have created, VA, yeah,
Yes, sir.
and say display calendar. Display calendar. So we have defined it for 20 till 2020 to 2025, right? 2050 actually, 2050. So choose current year. Yeah, choose current year. Okay, it is showing in the current year. Okay, the total number of holidays are 4 holidays.
For
Out of this, one holiday is falling on a Sunday, right? And no holidays fall on a Saturday, right? So
right,
choose current year and say display year, display year. When you say display year, you will be able to see all the holidays that we have created, on which days they are, on which dates they are falling, yeah. And not only that, we'll also be able to see the calendar. We'll be able to see the calendar. So if you
calendar.
scroll down, if you identify, now let's identify the holidays that we have created. So New Year Day falls on first.
First,
Now it's a
Jan.
holiday with a fixed date, so there is no problem. It always falls on 1st of Jan. Okay, so we just cross verify it. Then if you scroll further down, we have Ram Navami. Okay, this is a floating public holiday. Okay, it is falling on a Sunday. Okay, scroll further down. Then 26th of November. What is that? Thanksgiving Day. Okay, Thanksgiving.
November, right?
Now we will have to identify whether it is fourth Thursday or not, right?
Right.
So whether it is
Okay.
Thursday or not, and whether it is fourth Thursday or not. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's fine. First Thursday, second Thursday, third and fourth. So the 26th, which the system has identified, yeah, is the fourth Thursday. Is the fourth Thursday.
Okay.
Then of course 25th of December is Christmas Day, and then it is a holiday with a fixed date, so there's no problem. Now get back, then click on 21st, sorry, 20, the year 2021, display year. So here also we have 4 holidays. Yeah, here also we have the 4 holidays. So the 1st of Jan is of course okay. This is 2021, right? So the 1st of Jan is of course the New Year is a fixed date. So we'll be able to see it, no problem. Then we have Ram Navami. This time it is falling on 10th of April. So that is something which we have defined. So it will obviously fall on 10th only. Now next is the Thanksgiving Day. We have to cross check whether it is falling on fourth Thursday or not. Right?
Yes,
It is falling on fourth Thursday or not. First Thursday, sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And first,
yes, sir.
second, third, fourth Thursday. Yeah, fourth
Right.
Thursday.
Yes, sir.
25th of December is a Christmas day. It's a holiday with a fixed date. Yeah,
Right.
holiday with a fixed date. So this way, we have to cross verify at least for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, and then you can confirm that whatever holiday calendar we have created is okay. It is fine as per the customer's business process. As per the customer's business process, right? So this is how we create holidays as well as holiday calendars, as well as holiday calendars. Navigate back, navigate back. And how many holiday calendars are we expected to create?
Okay.
Let's say there's a company which has operations in Kerala, yeah,
Okay.
and it also has operations in, let's say, Punjab. All right. So let's say we have defined them as personal areas, and under Kerala we have fraud and finance, and in Punjab let's say we have HR and sales. Yeah, sales. Now Kerala will have certain holidays which are very much local to that state only, like Onam and all those festivals. Yeah, and Punjab will have certain local holidays that are there are certain holidays that are only local to Punjab, and these holidays cannot be given to employees working in Kerala. And the local holidays, the holidays that are local to Kerala, they cannot be offered to employees working in Punjab, right? Otherwise, the list of,
Yes, sir.
because as the statutory norms, as per the statutory norms, we are expected to give only 10 holidays to employees. As per the government rules, in India, we are expected to give only 10 holidays. Beyond 10
Right.
holidays is the wish and will of the employer, but nobody wants to give more holidays, isn't it? Why would an employer want to give more holidays? They will only give the basic minimum required holidays, number of holidays. So
Right.
what happens is the holiday calendar that is given to employees working in Punjab, yeah, will be holiday calendar Punjab, in which there will be 10 days and they will include the local holidays. in Punjab. Okay. And the holiday calendar that is given to Kerala, employees working in Kerala is HK. Yeah. And in this holiday calendar, there will be holidays that are local to Kerala. So, based on the number of cities or based on the number of states or based on number of provinces in which a particular company has its operations and based on the local holidays that they have to offer, yeah, number of holiday calendars that we need to configure will be decided during the blueprint phase. Yeah, before the implementation of the project, during the blueprint phase, when we discuss with the client, we need to ask all these questions. Yeah, in how many locations they have operations, and whether they are going to be common holidays for all the employees across the company, or whether there are going to be any, you know, holiday calendars which are pretty much local. So based on that, based on the customer's business process, we need to decide how many holiday calendars we want to configure. Whether it is going to be only one single holiday calendar or multiple calendars. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first point. Second point is that we always assign holiday calendar to a personal sub area. Please make a note of it. It's very important point. We always assign holiday calendar only to a personal sub area. We don't assign it to a personal area. We don't assign it to an employee group or subgroup. We don't assign it to a payroll area. We don't assign it to any other parameter. We assign holiday calendar only to a personal sub area. Yeah, only to a personal sub area.
Personal.
Right away, only to a personal sub area.
Yes, sir.
Then. So yesterday we discussed about this example, right? That shifts. Now we discussed about this shifts yesterday, right? Now what we need to do is
Yes.
because employees belonging to finance and HR, they have to follow the same shift. It is one common general shift. What we will do is we will assign a grouping number called as 1. Yeah, we will assign a grouping number called as 1, a number 1. Yeah, and because the employees working in production division, they have to, yeah, follow different shift timings. Yeah, different shift timings. We will assign a grouping number called as 2. Yeah, we will assign a grouping number called as 2. And let's assume that the employees working in the sales division, yeah, let us assume that they have to follow some their own sales related shifts. Okay, let us say that the shift starts from, let's say, 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, and it will end at 4, and 4 is 8 and 4 is 12. Okay, let's say 12. Yeah, and then another shift, let's say it starts at 12 o'clock, it ends at 8 o'clock. Then, yeah, let's say the third shift starts at 8 o'clock in the night, or let's say, shouldn't be saying 22, we should be saying it as 20, right? 8 o'clock is 20. Starts at 20 hours and ends at 4 hours the next day. Yeah, 4 hours the next day. Let's say these are the shifts belonging to employees working in the sales personal survey. So I'll give another grouping number called as 3. Another grouping number called as 3. So I'm segregating all the personal sub areas which follow the same shifts by giving a common grouping number. Okay, by giving a common grouping number. Now, I'll have to ask this guy to increase this idle time actually. You 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 talk to that guy anytime?
What's it, sir?
Yeah, even the server guy, the server.
Pratap.
Yeah,
No, sir.
you don't talk, is it? Whenever you talk, you can ask him to increase the idle time actually. Yeah.
What I need to ask him regarding?
Increase the idle time. See, when the system is idle like this,
Sir.
it is logging off automatically, right?
Okay, so then I'll call him today. Login time.
Idle time. Ask him to increase the idle time. That means when we are not working on this SAP system, yeah, when we are
Idle.
just
Yes, sir. Idle time.
idle time.
Yes, sir.
So it is logging off, I think, in 2 or 3 minutes. That should not be the
Sir.
case. Ask him to increase it to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Yeah.
Sir. Okay, then.
Now, SPRO, reference IMG, time management, work schedules. So we have defined the holidays and the holiday calendar. Now, execute the node personal sub-area groupings. Execute the node personal sub-area groupings. Here, group personal sub-areas for the work schedules. Group personal sub-areas for the work schedules. Give the country code, country grouping, so the code that is USA, country key. And here, identify the personal sub-areas that we have configured. Now, these are the ones, right? Now, we need to, whatever we discussed on the spreadsheet, segregating by giving a common grouping number. Yeah, we have defined some groupings in the spreadsheet, right? So assign the same grouping numbers here. Assign the same grouping numbers here. So finance, it is 1. Yeah. HR, it is 1. Right. Production, it is 2. Yeah. And then sales, it is 3. Same. So the grouping numbers are nothing but we are segregating all the personal sub-areas which follow similar shift timings. Yeah. We are grouping them by giving a common grouping number. By giving a common grouping number. And moving forward, whatever configurations we do with respect to info type 7 configuration or with respect to work schedule rule configuration, it depends on these personal sub-area grouping only. Yeah, it depends on this personal sub-area. Right, now get back. The next node is group personal sub-areas for the daily work schedules. Group personal sub-areas for the daily work schedule. So here, Identify the grouping numbers, whatever we have given in the previous node. We have given 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Just make
Yes, sir.
sure that in this DWS column, we have the same grouping number. That's all. Okay. We have to just ensure that whatever grouping numbers we have given in the previous table, they are in this table also. That is what we do
Okay.
here. Okay. Let's say we have defined something called as, 78. Yeah, let us assume that we have given a grouping number called as 78. If that 78 number is not in this table, let's say it is not in this
Okay.
table. Okay, you see it is not here. So what you need to
Right.
do, click on new entries, give 78 and 78. That's all,
Okay.
and save it. That is what we need to cross verify. Whether the grouping number, whatever we have given in the previous table, it is existing in this table also or not. Okay, if they
Right.
are existing, you don't have to do anything. If it is not there in this table, you have to add in this table. You have to add into this table. Oops.
Yeah. Right.
Time management, work schedules,
Okay.
then daily work schedules. Daily work schedules.
Okay.
Um, I think I'll stop here for now, Abhi.
Awesome.
One second, because these concepts little, need little explanation. Yeah. And
Okay, sir.
I think we'll catch up tomorrow at 7 a.m. We'll discuss.
Sir.
Hang
Okay.
on, hang on a bit, hang on a bit.
Okay. Okay.